I have been sitting on this Jakks Pacific World of Nintendo Shadow Link figure ever since I got it from Spencer's Gifts back in 2016. This figure was exclusive to Spencer's Gifts and it cost a ridiculous $19.99, which is way overpriced for a 4-inch World of Nintendo figure because you can find all the other figures in stores for about $10. But since this was the exclusive, they decided to double the price. So this has just been sitting in one of my collectible bins, and now I'm finally deciding I'm gonna take this thing out of the packaging. Now, if you want this, you could go to Spencer's Gifts and see if they still have one, but you can also just go online, and many places where you can purchase this from third parties, they're going to be charging around the same price. So, save yourself a trip to the mall and probably just buy it online. And I'm also going to compare these to the other Jakks Pacific Link figures that I have, and let's just do a little comparison. So not really a whole lot to say about this figure, but I can tell you that it is basically a repaint of another Link figure, this one right here. Now, it kind of escapes me what game this particular Link is from, but the two of them look basically identical in the mold. They look like the exact same figure. I'm pretty sure it is. And of course, the obvious difference here is Shadow Link is all black with a little bit of silver with red eyes, and that alone is cool in many aspects. I do like the silver markings along the shield, and then if we look at his sword is also silver, and unfortunately we've got some black paint scuffage going on here. This is a much nicer sword than this regular sword right here, which is really just a gray plastic. This sword here is painted with a metallic silver and it looks very nice. This is the type of sword that I would even probably like to swap with that other Link if I ever were going to do that. But it is a much nicer looking sword, and just as far as the articulation of this particular Link goes, it's all pretty much the same. I think the packaging says that it's about 13 points of articulation. All in all, you're not going to really get a whole lot of poses out of him. As with most World of Nintendo figures, they just aren't really designed to do that. So just basic things like single jointed elbows and a little bit of a wrist hinge and regular head motion, and just minor leg motion, particular with this Link because his range of motion is being blocked by this rubbery tunic. And you can bend the knee just a little bit, move the feet just a little bit, nothing spectacular. You're pretty much going to have his feet looking just plain straight on. Not going to be really doing any deep knee bends or any spreading out or anything like that. I think most of the action is just going to be in the arms and the shoulders, and basically putting the sword in his hand and putting the shield in his hand and just doing kind of like the traditional Link pose with the sword basically being up in the air like that. That's pretty much how I have all of my Link figures. They just kind of hold the sword up with the shield in their hand, and that pretty much gets the job done. But let's bring in the other two Link figures that I have and just look at them and do a little bit of a comparison. Alright, so these are all the Link figures that I own from the World of Nintendo line. The one all the way to the right, I believe that is the very first Link that they released. I ended up finding that guy in Kmart well after it was super hard to find him anywhere else. He became easier to find after that, but I nabbed him in Kmart, followed by the Shadow Link, followed by the other Link that I have no idea where he's from, and then lastly, I'm going to refer to this Link as Toon Link. He is definitely the most unique one out of the bunch as far as the way that he is shaped, the aesthetic, everything about him. The only bad thing about that Link is it's pretty hard to stand him up. He's got these little tiny feet, and it's very easy for him to just topple over and fall. So it took me a minute to get him to stand right there. But yeah, there you go. That is your collection of Link figures, and I finally have Shadow Link as part of the lineup, and he is going to go right back there on that shelf, right next to the white 8-bit Link that I think I got from Walgreens. So that's pretty much it, you guys. And I hope that they come out with some more of these World Nintendo figures. I think there's a new line coming up soon that has a Hammer Brother in it, as well as I think 3 more. So I'll be keeping my eyes open for those, but they're getting kind of hard to come by in retail stores lately. But I don't know, guess we'll see. So thanks for watching. And until next time, I'm Jeremy, and I'll talk to you later.